It is a gorgeous day on the Great Plains, folks. It's in its mid 50s, I bet you, right now. Not too hot, not too cold, not a lick of a breeze really. Beginning of the week, it was so cold, you literally almost couldn't go outside. Snow. It was in the negatives. It was so cold. And today, yesterday was in the 60s. Today's in the 50s. Just crazy weather. Crazy weather. As soon as I say there's no breeze, a little breeze comes up. I might have to get a lighter. My Mr. Brogue Scoot, Dunhill 965 in it. Kona Brewing Company, Big Wave Golden Ale. Tasty, fruity, crisp. It says Liquid Aloha on the bottle. It's etched in the glass actually, and then it has the islands etched in the glass. Tasty. I like it a lot. Tastes good. I got that as a gift from my sister a few weeks back. She bought a sampler pack of the Kona Brewery stuff, and she didn't like that Golden Ale variety, so she gave it to me. Using one of the tampers that Javi Piper made for me. Good tamper. And I still got to get Javi Piper a package in the mail. I feel horrible about it, but I've been a little under the weather. My car just broke down. I'm driving my mother's car for a little while, so a lot of little things have conspired to keep me broke. You know, but such is life. You know, it happens. Not a big deal. At least I can still get to work every day. Income tax is coming pretty soon, so there'll be a little bit of reprieve there. And that'll be all right. Where we live out here in Wichita, where I live at, on the west side here, my best friend owns a house, but he's getting married in October, and he wants to sell the house in about June. So I'll stop renting here and try to find a new place. It'll still be in Wichita, of course. I was talking to my mother. She's 65. She'll be 66 next June. Her birthday's 2 days after mine. She'll be 66, and right after Christmas she fell down getting the mail, and she's getting older and shuffling. So her lease is up in about 12 to 14 months. I can't remember which one it is. So I figure that, you know, her and I, after her lease is up, get us a place, a 2-bedroom house or something like that. And, you know, I figure at 41, I'm not the guy who's living with his mom. At 41, I'm the guy who's taking care of his parents. You know, she's getting up there in age, and she needs somebody to be around her more often. So, and at least that's how I'm justifying it to myself, that I'm taking care of my mother. So, And I am, you know. What I've actually been looking at quite a bit is a single wide trailer. You know, you can get a 3 bedroom one. I lived in one when I was married 20 years ago, and it was good. I mean, it was a good house. You know, everything about it was okay. You know. Anyway, looking at getting one of those and maybe putting it on a mobile home park. They call them mobile home communities around here, but it's all the same, trailer park. And you know, doing that way, she's near. I can have her nearby, and the way I've been looking at the payments on a single wide is a lot cheaper than payments on renting a house, and I can get approved for a loan to buy a trailer more than I can get a loan to buy a house. So just how it works out, you know. I understand that they're marketing towards the lower end of the pay spectrum and all that, but it is what it is. And right now it's just a thought. Who knows what's going to happen in the future. So, not much else has been going on. Like I said, my car broke down. It's the brakes. I'm not a mechanic, you know. Don't know anything about cars besides where the gas and oil goes, and that's about it. You know, and I'm fine with that. There's people who are smart on certain things, and cars might be theirs, and it sure and shit ain't mine. So anyway, so I'm gonna get that fixed, and you know, I really like my Buick. It's like driving a couch. It's so smooth and comfortable. Right now, I'm borrowing my mother's car to get back and forth to work, and it's a Infiniti, and it's just a different car. It's a good car, don't get me wrong. It's just different. I guess all cars are different if it's not your car. Yesterday I woke up and I felt like just warmed over dog shit. Felt so sick. Felt worn out, lethargic. I laid in bed until after 2. You know, just feeling sick. You know, not throwing up sick, just achy, not feverish, just bad. Got up, went to see my mom for a while. We watched Chopped. We like Chopped. And came home, got back into some comfy pants, and sat down on the edge of my bed. Woke up at 11:30, so I slept from like 8:30 to 11:30. My brother-in-law is going out on a date. Boy, a lot of geese. Can you hear him? Anyway, he's going out on a date. I talked to him for a few minutes before he leaves at midnight. He's on second shift too, so a date at midnight is not unusual for guys in our situation. Anyway, he doesn't get home until 6:30. So, been a pretty boring weekend, watching some of the football games. At the moment, Jacksonville is beating New England, which is fine by me. And then later it's going to be the Vikings and the Eagles. Kind of hope the Eagles win that one. It's going to be Jacksonville and the Eagles in the Super Bowl, because I predicted that to my friends and they're all laughing at me. So I don't know much about football. I'm a baseball guy. I love baseball, and that's my sport. So 965 is probably one of my number one go-tos. I really enjoy it. It's a really fine English blend. really smoky. Campfire smells. I like it. I like this pipe. Yeah, I'm doing all right now. So I'm glad I could take a moment and get back on and say hi to everyone and make a video and let you all see that I'm still alive. Sorry it's been so long between them, but the I'm not gonna sit outside in frigid cold weather and smoke a pipe. It's just not gonna happen. I'm I love my pipe and I love the relaxing of it, but I'm not gonna freeze my gonads off to make a video or to even have a pipe, just to sit out here and have a pipe. You know, it's not that big of a priority to me. And I think that's a good thing about pipes and the kinds of cigars I smoke. Because it's not addictive like a cigarette is, where you have to go outside and have that smoke every, oh sorry, my nose is itching, sorry about that. You have to go outside and have a smoke every couple hours or every hour. You know, I had a guy that I worked with at the air conditioning factory. He'd sneak out every hour to smoke a cigarette, and we get a 10-minute break at 6 o'clock, and we get a 10-minute break at 10:30, and he'd puff down 2 of them super fast there on those breaks. And you know, I'm so thankful that I'm not addicted to anything like that, where it's going to be a detriment to my health that badly as this guy. You know, I've seen it firsthand. My aunt was a lifelong smoker. She had real bad emphysema and, you know, heart problems and all that. My dad was a lifelong smoker, and you know, it led to heart problems and lung problems. My mother's a lifelong smoker, and it sounds like a chainsaw going by when she's breathing. So, you know, I don't have healthy vices, but I like to think that my vice is healthier. My tobacco vice is healthier than that, you know. So it's just a side thought. So anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy, if you're where the weather's nice, enjoy the weather. And I will talk to you all next time. Remember what Popeye says, I am what I am.